What is going on, 5th grade? Welcome, welcome. This is day 5 or 6, depending on which order you're watching it, of our pronouns unit. We are on the very last pronoun type of this unit, and that is intensive pronouns. Last time I learned about reflexive pronouns. John took the trash out himself. Himself is your reflexive pronoun there because it's referring back to me, and it has self at the end. Well, here's one thing that's kind of difficult about this. Intensive pronouns are very much like reflexive pronouns. They always end in self or selves. That's very similar. But here's the kicker. They always come right after the noun that they're referring to. Check it out. George himself bought a copy of American Tall Tales. George himself. The reason it's intensive is because himself is referring to George and the letters are right next to each other. It could have said George bought himself a copy of American Tall Tales, but that would be a reflexive pronoun because it's not right next to George. But in this case, himself is right next to George. They're neighbors. So if the pronoun and the noun are neighbors, as in they're right next to each other, those are intensive. Check this out. But number 2, he himself paid for the book. This is also an intensive pronoun because look, himself and he, they're next door neighbors. They're right next to each other. So this himself is going to be an intensive pronoun. So that's really all it takes with the intensive pronouns. We're going to do a little bit of a just sort of kind of practice round with me talking to you about it. So if I said something like, Miss Fields bought herself a plate of hot wings from County Line. Now, in that sentence, again, Miss Fields bought herself. Now pause and tell me, in that case, Miss Fields bought herself. Is that going to be an intensive pronoun or reflexive pronoun? Think about it and come back. All right, welcome back. So I'm going to put what I just said on the board. And we will get to your answer. We'll do a couple of these. So we have Miss, then R, Fields, bought herself lunch. I'm going to shorten that because press the time. Whoop. Give me that to black. There we go. Bought herself lunch. Where is the self word? Well, that's easy. That self word is right here. I'll circle it. That's the self word. That's our pronoun. But is it reflexive or intensive? Well, is its antecedent, again, is what it's referring to, which is Miss Fields. Are they neighbors? It doesn't look like it because you have bought right in between it. So in this case, this is going to be a reflexive pronoun. Now, let's do another one. We'll do Miss Hudson since I'm picking on the teachers. Miss Fields, give me a 5th grade teacher.
Miss Solly.
All right, Miss Solly. Miss Solly herself. Let's see. Herself. And this actually happened today. Shout out Miss Solly. She made us cookies. So Miss Solly herself made cookies. Miss Solly herself made cookies. Step 1. Where is your self pronoun? Let's see. Miss Solly herself. Ah, there it is. I'm going to circle herself. Now, what is herself referring to? Well, Miss Solly. Are they neighbors? Yup. There is no word in between herself and Miss Solly. So this, in this case, is going to be an intensive pronoun. So I'm going to write I. Now, boys and girls, your Google Forms assignment today is going to be a whole bunch of these sentences. I'm even going to tell you what word you're looking at in the sentence. That's going to be a self word. And you're going to have to tell me, this is where you come in, you're going to tell me whether that is going to be used as a reflexive or an intensive pronoun. This has been Mr. Dooley. Hope you guys are having a great day out there, and I will see you guys in the next video.